Well, thanks for the call, Mrs. Janico. I will have a talk with Mia when she gets home. No problem. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh my gosh, what an exhausting week. I'm so glad it's Friday. Honey, sit down. We need to talk. Can I put my stuff away first? Go ahead and then come right back. Hey, Madison. Hey, what's wrong? I don't know. Mom said she wanted to talk to me. I told her I had to put my stuff away first. Oh. Do you have any idea what you want to talk to me about? Not a clue. Well, I better get back in there. Okay. Oh, and Mia, what? Good luck. Thanks. I have a feeling I might need it. Okay, Mom, my stuff is put away. What did you want to talk about? Have a seat. Do you know who I just got off the phone with? No. Who'd you just get off the phone with? I got off the phone with your learning special ed teacher, Miss Janico. Did something happen at school today? Like what? I think you know what I'm talking about. So stop playing games and tell me what happened. Honestly, I don't know what happened. Your teacher invited you to see a play that your classmates were doing. Yeah, she did. And I went, clapped, told the kids they had a good job. They did a good job. So what? That's not all that happened, Mia, and I think you and I both know that. What did Mrs. Janico tell you? She told me that while you were watching the play, you were sitting there sulking, and she gave you the job of handing out programs, and she thought that would make you happy since you would be somewhat involved in the play. But you said that all through the play you were sitting there sulking, and then when your teacher went to talk to you about it, you yelled at her. I didn't yell at her. I was defending myself. She kept saying, this is the other kid's moment now. You can't always shine. And me sulking had nothing to do with their play. No, I wasn't even sulking. Well, then what was the problem? Because I had just found out that I didn't get into this spring musical. And what? To be honest, watching those kids perform when I had just found that out wasn't on my top 10 list of fun things to do. And I explained that to the teacher, and she just said, don't raise your voice at me. And I think I've been a pretty darn good sport about the whole thing. About what? About watching the other kids perform. I mean, I wasn't sulking. Miss Janico makes a big deal over everything. Well, then how come when she confronted you about it, you got defensive? Because she makes a big deal out of everything. It's not fair. Are you going to believe Miss Janico or are you going to believe your own daughter? That's not fair. Yes, it is fair. Every time Miss Janico calls, you automatically assume, oh, she's not lying. I'm going to go yell at Mia. It's like you never give me credit for anything, but you blame me for everything. Mia, just forget it. Mia. Mia, what's wrong? Mia? Mia, what's the matter? I'm just so sick of it. What are you sick of? I'm sick of being blamed for something I didn't do. Okay, let's backtrack. What are you being blamed for? Did it have something to do with the phone call that Mom got? Yes. My special ed teacher called Mom to tell her that I was a bad sport when I was watching my other classmates do a play that I wasn't in. She said that teacher said that I was sulking and being bitter and everything. And then when the teacher confronted me, she told Mom that I was raising my voice and yelling at her. Well, were you? No! And if I was sulking, it had nothing to do with the play. Well, then what did it have to do with? It had to do with the fact that a few minutes before I was on my way to see the play that my classmates had put on, I saw the list for the spring musical and I didn't get in. So yeah, that's what I was upset about. It had nothing to do with them. And when I tried to tell that to Miss Janico, she just was like, don't raise your voice at me. This is the kid's moment, it's not yours. And all I said to my teacher was, I know it's the kid's moment and I'm proud of them. I'm just having issues of my own right now. But teacher didn't buy it. She thought I was just jealous. She's always thinking the worst of me. And it's like her and mom are best friends. And they're talking, and they have a bond over talking bad things about me. Oh, come on, Mia. See, I knew you would think I was overreacting. As bad as mom and my teacher. Girls. Come in, Mom. Girls. Madison, can I talk to Mia alone? Sure. Hang in there. Mom, go easy on her. She's just a kid. I was hoping we'd find Tom alone. Why? Because there's no witnesses? Listen. I overheard you and Mia talking. You mean me and Madison? You know what I meant. And I didn't realize you were feeling the way you were feeling. Well, you're a mother. You're my mom. You should have realized it. Why do you and my teacher have such a bond, and every time you talk bad about me? Do you have any idea how that makes me feel? It makes me feel like you don't love me. Honey, I love you more than anything. Well, then why don't you act like it? Every time my teacher calls, whether it's a big argument or a little argument, you always think it's all my fault. You never find fault in my teacher. Not that I necessarily want you to, but I thought you were on my side. But you're not. Sometimes I feel like you don't love me. You like Miss Janico better than you like me. Is that really how you feel, Mia? Yes, that's how I feel. Do you have any idea how much that hurts? Just leave me alone. Mia, listen. I do love you, and I am proud of you for what you do. Never said that to me before. Because even when I bring my report card home, and I got straight A's last marking period. But did you care? No. You just said, oh, well, it's easy for you to get straight A's because you're in special ed. I work just as hard as all the other students. Okay, let's not raise our voice. Why? According to you, I'm good at it because that's what my teacher said. Let's drop the subject with your teacher for 5 minutes. Okay, fine. I owe you an apology. I know that I underestimate you a lot. And that's not fair. No, it's not fair. I'm sorry. Are you gonna punish me now? I'm not gonna punish you for telling me how you feel. And you're right. Maybe me and Miss Janico and I, we could set up a meeting and we'll talk. You mean it? I do. I'm not gonna say you said anything necessarily about her. I'll just we'll have a meeting and we'll get this straightened out. Okay? Okay. That's a start. I love you know that, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, honey. It's okay. Dinner will be ready in a little bit, okay?